A young cheerleader out of California was killed this weekend after she met up with her ex-boyfriend that people warned her to stay away from. 17-year-old Angelina Camelia Gonzalez was killed on Friday, December 20th at her ex-boyfriend's home in Azusa. The suspect is an unidentified 18-year-old male, and he reportedly picked her up that night from a cheerleading banquet that she had, and then he took her back to his home. It was said that Angelina was a very valuable and dedicated member to the cheerleading squad at Azusa High School. Reportedly, one of her family members then tracked her cell phone to her ex-boyfriend's home, and they became very worried. Her stepfather, Robert Caraballo, then rushed over to the ex-boyfriend's home, but unfortunately it was too late. He said when he arrived there that there was already crime scene tape up and forensics. He said he then ran up to the police and he said, "My daughter's in there, I'm trying to find her." And he said that's when the police asked him to sit down for a minute, and they gave him the bad news. Officers reportedly responded to the ex-boyfriend's home at around 10 p.m. that night, and when they got there, they found Angelina suffering from multiple stab wounds. She was then rushed to a local hospital where she was pronounced deceased, and then her ex-boyfriend was arrested shortly after the stabbing. Her stepfather is reportedly heartbroken, and he said he warned her to stay away from her ex-boyfriend. But he said that she had a huge heart and she would often look for the good in others. Reportedly, Angelina's brother, Ruben Torres, says that Angelina was somebody who was always bubbly and happy, and she had a funny personality, and she was always cracking jokes. He said it's unreal that someone could bring themselves to hurting such a loving, funny, and kind girl. It was also said not only was she a cheerleader for her high school, but she had also just joined the wrestling team and she won her first match. Her stepfather reportedly said, though, that cheer was her biggest passion. She practiced all the time at home and she wanted to join another stunt team. She was also a very successful student, and the school district called her an extraordinary artist who won first place at the Congressional Art Competition this past June. Her artwork is actually displayed right now at the U.S. Capitol. It was said that she was about to turn 18 on January 7th and she was really looking forward to her birthday. Her mother has started a GoFundMe in honor of Angelina to help pay for funeral expenses and whatnot if you're interested in donating. Her ex-boyfriend is reportedly in custody, and this case will be presented to the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office. The Los Angeles County Sheriff's Office is currently in charge of this investigation, and they have asked the public that if anyone knows anything about this case to please contact them immediately. This is truly heartbreaking, and the second story I've covered in like a day where a teen was stabbed by an ex-boyfriend or girlfriend. It's heartbreaking. My heart and prayers go out to all who knew and loved Angelina. I truly hope that justice is served in this case. For more true crime, be sure to give me a follow, and if you're on YouTube, be sure to subscribe.